Okay guys, I'm back for part 2 of making dough. So it's been resting with a towel over it at room temperature for an hour. I'm going to start stretch and folds. There's different ways to do stretch and fold. Some people use like a traditional method. Other people will use a coil fold. I tend to do both, and I'll try to show you both this first set and see if I can do it. I usually do 4 sets of stretch and folds about every half an hour, but I don't time it. I really don't keep track. I just kind of think about it as I'm going about my day, and if it feels like it's been about a half hour, then I'll go ahead and do them. I usually, again, wet down my hand that I'm using because it can still be a little sticky. So I'll try to show you just a traditional kind of stretch and fold method. So you'll grab the back of the dough and pull straight up, stretching the dough up, and then you're going to fold it over kind of to the other side on itself. Rotate the bowl, grab it, kind of wiggle and pull, stretching the dough up, and fold it over. Rotate the bowl, grab it, wiggle and stretch. I always try to use a heavy glass bowl because it just keeps the weight down. If you have a plastic bowl, when you tend to pull up on your dough, the entire bowl will come with you, which gets a little difficult. So that's kind of what a stretch and fold looks like. A coil fold is, might be hard to show you, but basically taking the entire dough, using the weight of the dough for it to kind of stretch out, and then folding it over on itself. That's a coil fold. So picking it up, the weight kind of stretches it out, pulls it down, and then I'll fold it over on itself. Same thing. Pull it up, let it kind of wiggle, the weight's pulling the dough down, and then fold it over on itself. Grab it back, fold it over on itself. So there's a stretch and fold and a coil fold, and I'll do that just a few times. I don't think I'm very consistent. I think sometimes I do a traditional stretch and fold and then coil folds. I'd say I probably do stretch and folds for the first couple of rounds, and then I move straight to coil folds for the last few. So I'll do that 4 times, about every 30 minutes. But again, sourdough's what I found to be very forgiving. So it could be 45 minutes, it could even be an hour at times. It could be 25 minutes where I'm heading back and doing another set. But I usually just shoot for 4 stretch and folds. And so in between that time, it's just resting in the bowl with a towel over it at room temperature. That's what it's going to look like.